Hey friends, welcome to A Sportsman's Life. Jeff Rice here. We are going to go try to kill a hog with a spear. Let's talk a little bit about snap lock hunting blinds. Folks, I've got a snap lock hunting blind here that I'm going to set up today. Beautiful spring morning. We're going to move on and we're going to try something different. I'm eager to bring home some pork, so I broke out my 300 blackout topped with an AGM Global Vision. Welcome to A Sportsman's Life. We're so glad you tuned in to join us for another exciting real-world outdoor adventure right here on A Sportsman's Life. Hey friends, welcome to A Sportsman's Life. Jeff Rice here. We are going to go try to kill a hog with a spear. I just got sprayed down with TRHP Outdoors and we're going to give it a try tonight. The wind is absolutely perfect for the blind that we want to sit in. You have to have it perfect for this situation, so I'm going to sneak out there and get the little road corn, kind of the area from the feeder to the blind, and well, stick with me. Let's see if we can't make this happen. Should be some fun. Absolutely gorgeous evening. Probably right around 70 degrees. And anyway, the feeders go off about 10-15 minutes, so I gotta scoot. So I'm gonna get on down there. I'll meet you in the blind. Okay, now the fun begins. Let's hope we can get a hog to come in here. And this is a pretty difficult thing to do. You almost have to get him just about underneath you in order to get a good spear throw on him. So we got the corn laid down on the ground. Wind is absolutely perfect. It couldn't be better. So it's just a waiting game now. So we're gonna wait him out and we're gonna bring it to you here, folks, if we can get on one. So what a gorgeous night. Glad you could join us here on A Sportsman's Life. All right, time to watch the woods. happen. They never smelled me. Walked on past, coyotes howled like crazy. They came out into the feeder, milled around for a second, and headed east. This is tough, and with a bow and arrow, I would have had a kill. But we're doing it the hard way, folks, with a spear. We'll sit here a while, we'll see what happens. While we're waiting, I'm going to show you a video of me spearing one at this same blind a couple years back.
Brought to you by Dallas Safari Club, Conservation, Education, and Hunter Advocacy. Hornaday, accurate, deadly, dependable. Taurus Firearms, maker of the Raging Hunter. Trigicon, brilliant aiming solutions.
Well, good evening, folks, from the Buck and Bass Ranch. We're out here. We're going to do a little evening hunt to see if we can't spear our first feral hog here at the Buck and Bass Ranch. My wife bought me a spear for my birthday and tried it a couple times, and I haven't been successful yet, but we're going to give it a try tonight. We had 1 3/4 inches of rain today. Things are kind of quiet out here, so we're going to give it a shot. Stick with me. Let's see if we can't get us a spear and a hog here at the Buck and Bass Ranch. Smacked him. We put a spear deep into his chest area, so I mean he's literally right there. We don't have to go far, and he died quickly. Wow. Need to get down and take a look at that, but the damage from that spear is amazing. That was crazy. That was a rush. That was primitive. That was exciting. I've never done that before. That's a first for me here at the Buck and Bass Ranch. That is exciting, folks. A lot of excitement here at the Buck and Bass Ranch, so I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I had enjoyed making it for you. Exciting. All right. We'll be back. Well, folks, here we go. Look at the damage that spear did. Oh my gosh.
A Sportsman's Life is also brought to you by Air Force Air Guns, AGM Global Vision, H3 Whitetail Solutions, Pyramid Air, Gear the Hunt, Snap Lock Hunting Blinds, Smokin' Tex, Striper Express, TRHP Outdoors, and Ultramatic Feeders.
I don't know if I should hang out for a bit or if I should head back in. My wife texted me. She said there was hogs at the feeder at camp. So I could do a spot and stalk perhaps, but I don't know. Oh, here comes a hog. Be a son of a gun. Got a lot of hog activity. It's a matter of getting them close. I don't know, that young boar ran that group off. They wanted to come in. And then that boar took that sow and one piglet with her. Gone. You know what? It's just getting out here and doing this kind of stuff. If I don't get an opportunity, I don't get an opportunity. But you know what? I had an opportunity to enjoy myself this afternoon. It smells like pig. Lots of fun here. Well, folks, probably another 30 minutes or so and it'll start getting dark. I didn't wear a heavy enough jacket, so we'll see how much longer. I'll hold out a little bit just to see if they come back. I don't know. It's been kind of crazy. All right, folks, stay tuned here in our Sportsman's Life. They busted me that time. I know they want to come in. Another group of hogs straight off that direction as well. Yeah, those guys aren't coming back. Definitely smelled me. TRHP Outdoors, and that stuff works, but there's times these hogs' noses are really good. And boy, you can spray down as much as you want. Sometimes they get you. So we lost tonight. I don't know, it's getting dark here, so I think we're gonna probably wrap it up, head back to was fun. Sure had a good time, folks. I'm glad you joined us here. We had to get those hogs a little bit closer. There's just no way you can throw a spear much more than 5 or 6 yards, really. You really kind of want to throw it straight down, you know, just as close as you can get, but I just couldn't get them close enough. But as you saw, there are hogs everywhere moving in here. It's just a beautiful night. This is some fun stuff. Get out and do this stuff, folks. It's a great time. And I think we're gonna call it. So, folks, thank you for joining us here in the Sportsman's Life.
Conservation Today is brought to you by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land. Visit HaydenOutdoors.com to find or sell your farm, ranch, or recreational property.
You know, in today's market, a lot of times ag property is bringing less money than recreational property. But in many cases, it's the same property. So if you're selling ground, you got a cattle ranch, numbers aren't working out, you know what the ground should be worth, but nobody else is going to bring in cattle, can afford to pay that price and raise cattle on the place. So you're probably going to find your place is going to be worth, if you market it to an outdoorsman, a hunter, somebody that wants to buy recreational property. In fact, there's a lot of things to consider if you're a buyer or a seller in that case. But if you're a buyer in that case, there are a lot of cattle ranches out there, third, fourth generations. The next generation really doesn't want to carry it on, but they're in places that can be some of the best hunting property there is. You reduce the cattle numbers, get the feed back up, and the elk or the deer will just flood back in, and you can make a cattle ranch that looks like it's a little bit beat up into an incredible hunting ranch with just a little bit of work. So don't discount those places that look a little beat up. You want to look at where they're at, if they're in a good migration path, or if they've got a lot of elk on the mountain right next door. The only thing keeping them off that ranch is there's not enough feed. They don't want to compete with the cattle. So just consider, don't overlook those good ag ranches that have been ag forever. They're supporting their cows just fine, but they're not leaving much left for the wildlife. If you just reduce that cattle herd, let the feed come back, you might find the best hunting property you've ever seen.
Let's talk a little bit about snap lock hunting blinds. Folks, I've got a snap lock hunting blind here that I'm going to set up today. Beautiful spring morning. We're going to probably do a little hog hunting later on this evening on the other side of the ranch, but I thought I'd sneak down here and get my little project started. So this is a 4x4 snap lock. They're super simple to put up, super lightweight, super sturdy, and they're just great hunting blinds to sit in. So as I get going here, I'll take a few videos here and show you, me putting this thing together, and then once we get it set up, we'll climb up in it. We'll show you what it looks like from inside the blind. But if you're looking for a reasonably priced, very sturdy, lightweight, portable hunting blind, Snap Lock Hunting Blinds is it, folks. You need to check it out, snaplockhuntingblinds.com. All right, I've got everything here I need to get it set up. I'm going to get started. Okay, folks, there you go. We've got our base built, very simple. 3/4 inch plywood, 2x4s, treated wood is what we're using. And let me recommend to you folks, these you can buy them at Cabela's, Bass Pro. They're called elevator brackets, and they're made for these are made for elevated stands. And let me tell you, it makes it so much easier to put a stand up using these brackets. Slide your 4x4 post in here, a couple of screws, and you're set to go. So that's what we got going on here. We're going to get the snap lock set up. Stay tuned. We're going to have this up in no time flat. The amazing thing is how quickly and easily these blinds go up. Love snap lock hunting blinds. Okay, well, real quickly, just going to show you, we've got our brackets obviously on our base. We've got our posts in. We're well into our project here, and we'll get this snap lock hunting blind set up. And oh, I can't wait till the first time I hunt out of this one. It'll be fun. Okay, hydration time. Well, we have finished our project, and we have a new snap lock hunting blind here on the property. This is one of their 4x4 box blinds, and we got her all set up. Let's climb up inside, take a quick peek, show you how it looks from inside the blind, and then we're going to wrap it up for the day. We've got a lot of work done this weekend, and this is one of our main projects to get this up. The hard part was the elevated platform. Actually putting the blind up, that was pretty simple. I probably did that in probably an hour and a half to totally get the blind all put up by myself. So let's climb up inside and take a look. Okay folks, we are up inside the snap lock hunting blind, and just want to give you an idea what things look like. We've got a feeder off in a distance there. And then a lot of deer, hogs like to pass through this area right in front of us here. Right here. And they'll make their way through here. And of course, we've got another feeder off in that direction. So these snap lock hunting blinds, I tell you, they are the cat's meow. Comfortable, easy to put up, durable, and inexpensive. That's what I want in a blind. Welcome back, folks. Welcome to A Sportsman's Life. We are having a great time out here. Last night, when we last left you, we were hog hunting with spears, and unfortunately, the spear did not penetrate a hog last night, so we were unsuccessful. We got some hogs that they came fairly close, but you gotta almost get them right underneath you for a successful hunt. So we're gonna move on and we're gonna try something different. I'm eager to bring home some pork, so I broke out my 300 blackout topped with an AGM Global Vision thermal scope. It's called the Rattler. These folks are inexpensive and they're just top notch. They're great scopes, and we're gonna venture out here. We've got a feeder. Matter of fact, I thought I just heard hogs probably 1,000 yards from here, and they've been hitting it every night. And so we're gonna sneak out there and we're gonna see if we can't put a hog down, bring home a little bacon this weekend. So stay tuned. We're gonna grab this gun. We're gonna slip off into the woods, and we're gonna slip up on that feeder and see if we can't find a hog. Well, here's the end result. We were able to get it done. We weren't able to do it with a spear, but 300 blackout topped with a AGM Global Vision thermal night scope. That's what did the trick for us tonight. So certainly a good time, and I'm certainly glad I'm able to bring home a little backstrap and pork chop from this hunt. So we really appreciate you joining us here. We just have a great time doing this stuff, and love to bring this stuff to you. So folks, we'll see you right back here next week on A Sportsman's Life.